How to add tabs to Wix Studio. Hey everyone and welcome, I hope you're all doing great. In this video I will cover everything that you need to know when it comes to adding tabs to Wix Studio. Now obviously tabs is going to help you quite a lot to add plenty of items, but at the same time not take too much space, and it is going to be very organized and neat to have. So before we get started, I just need to note that this is not going to work with the default Wix editor. This is going to be a Wix Studio site. So if you're using the default Wix, it's not going to work for you because I believe there is no tabs option for Wix unless you want to use a third-party application. With that being said, basically to get started, you want to open up your Wix Studio site dashboard and then just click on Edit Site. And until this opens up, you basically just want to find a proper place to have the tabs, and this is pretty much all we need for the time being. So I'm just going to go ahead and wait for this to load and probably just use it on the home page. I think I'm going to make space for it. So once this loads in, I'm just going to show you what to do next. Okay, so yeah, this is the site that I will be using. It's pretty much just a test site. And basically to start adding your tabs, you want to find place for it. So in this case, you can either create a whole new page for it or just add a section in a specific page. It doesn't really matter, you just want an empty space for it. So I'm just going to add a section here. Or in fact, I may just delete this section, I don't really need that. So let's just keep it with this empty section. If you don't know how to add a section, it's very easy. Just go to the bottom of the section that already exists in here and just click on Add Section, and it should look something like this. So now that this is an empty section, we want to actually add the tabs first and then add the elements to them. So to add the actual tabs, you basically just wanted to go to the plus icon from the top left, which is pretty much where you add any element to your Wix site. So click on the plus option here at the top. And then you will need to find the actual tabs section, which I believe is going to be within the layout. Yes, you want to go to layout tools here, so just click on layout tools and then you are going to be able to find tabs. Now you're going to find many different templates, not many, I believe just 1 2 3 4 different templates here that you could feel free to choose from. And obviously when it comes to colors and when it comes to design wise, you can feel free to pretty much change almost everything that you see. But this is just going to be a starting point. So just go in and select the one closest to what you want your tabs to look like. Whether it's just going to be text, simple, and I believe you can even add images to it if you want to. If you want it to be more like this, so it's more vertical rather than horizontal and so on. So just find whichever one that you actually like the most and add that to your site. I'm just going to use this one as an example. But I believe, the next steps are going to pretty much be close to one another when it comes to design and stuff. So whichever template you pick, it's completely fine. So just click on it or drag and drop, which I prefer to just drag and drop with the left click and drop it wherever you actually want it to be. So let's just drop it right over there onto the actual section here. Let's just add another section just so we have more space, because I have the header as sticky and we don't really want that to get in the way. Anyways, so now that we have our tabs here, we can start by actually changing the size for it if you want to. So even if picked a vertical one and you want it to be more horizontal, it's up to you. You can feel free to actually change the size aspect of it right over here. Or you can even click on the top right corner, which is the stretch button, which is actually going to stretch it for you for the entire width of the actual page. So that's also an option. And basically, if you didn't know what tabs were, it's pretty much like this. We have sound, and it's going to talk about something specific to sound, I believe. And then here for lighting, if you click on that, it's going to open up another tab here, and it's going to show you more things specific to this tab. And then obviously for security, it's also going to talk more about security. So you can feel free to add even more tabs, not only 3, and obviously adjust the ones that are existing. So I'm just going to go back to edit site just so we can actually start managing this, and let's get started with setting things up. So first is going to be managing the tabs that already exist and obviously change it to something that we want. So to do so, what you're going to do is don't click on the media box here. Click on the actual tabs themselves. And then once you click on it, it's going to show you this little toolbar here at the top. Just click on Manage Tabs, which is the first option. And this is going to show you all the different tabs here that you have. Now, some of the things that you can do in here is add new tabs. You can duplicate pre-existing tabs. You can delete tabs. You can rename tabs or duplicate them. There's another option or another way to duplicate a specific tab. So all of these options are available, but then we also can feel free to move them around. So if you want to, change the, numbers of them or see which one is first, which one is last. So basically the order of them, you can feel free to do so by just dragging and dropping them from the left here. So let's start by actually renaming them because we don't really want lighting, sound, security. So let's just change them starting with the first one. So now this is labeled as the default tab. And I believe if you click on another one, it's going to give you also the option to label it as the default tab. It's not just the order. Anyways, let's just start with this one. Click on the three dots right next to it. Click on rename. And let's just go ahead and call this one test 1. And click on done. And you can see right away that it does change there. And I'm just going to do the same for the rest of them. So just test 2, and then also test 3. So now that I have test 1, test 2, test 3, I'm also going to add another tab and do test 4. Test 4, there you go. Click on done, and once you actually create a new tab, it's going to be completely empty, so you're going to need to actually add your elements yourself, which is very easy. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now before we even jump into the design aspect. So to add an element to a specific tab, it's very simple. You want to highlight the tab that you want. So in this case, test 4 because it's empty. And you want to go to add elements from the top left, and you basically want to add, your images or text, whatever it may be, onto the actual tab. So let's say we want to add an image. We basically just drag and drop. Make sure you drop it within the actual box until it says attach. If it says attach here in blue, as you can see, that means it is in the proper place, and just go ahead and drop it. This way, sorry, we have an image here, and now it's pretty much attached to test 4 or tab number 4. So if you just go to test number 4, you can actually see the image. But if you go to 3, 2, or 1, it's not going to be there. Okay. So let's just go back and even add some text. So we want to go ahead and manage tabs, go to 4 and click out of that. Let's say we want to add some text. Again, just go to add elements from the top left, drag and drop title, and this is going to allow you to add some text here to it. Just double click on it to change it and add whatever text you want. Now obviously the size for this text is way too big for this type of a tab, so you may want to actually go ahead and make it a little bit smaller from the actual design aspect here. And obviously you can feel free to change the alignment, so whether you want it to be in the middle and so on. All of these options are available to you, even when it comes to, for example, the color of the text, making the text bold and so on. All of these options are available. So just feel free to change all you need to change when it comes to the text aspect from here, as you can see from the right side. If you don't see it, you just need to click on this arrow here, which is the inspector. Click on it, it's going to open up for you, and you're going to basically have all of these different options. Even when it comes to the actual font and stuff is going to also be in here as well. So this is pretty much how to add elements to the actual tabs. So this is going to work for the rest of them. So let's just change one more, which is test 3. In this case, what we're going to do, just click on the tabs one more time, click on manage tabs, click on test 3, exit out of here. And now instead of actually, adding stuff, we can feel free to actually edit the things that are, already exist in here. Doing so is very easy. If it's an image, just click on it and change it. From here, from the right side, you want to change the image. If you just click on No, actually, it's just, over here from the top bar, not from the right side. I'm sorry, I just got dizzy here for a second. You want to click on the image, and it's just going to pop up this toolbar at the top, and going to click on change image, and this is going to allow you to obviously upload your own image, and you can use that. But I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just going to keep it as it is. But when it comes to the text, you just double click on it, and then just change it. Feel free to add, the text that you want to add, and you're good to go. Now, this is pretty much, the basics when it comes to the tabs. But then you also can play around with the actual design aspect to it. So instead of clicking, click on the tabs, but instead of clicking on manage tabs, you can actually click on the settings option here, and you're going to have a few things here when it comes to transition and stuff. So basically from one tab to another, it's going to show you the different transition. So let's just do float here, for example, and then we can click on layout. And this is going to also show us more different layout options here, like the spacing and the padding, and also the different behaviors when it comes to extra tabs. So if you have, more than, I believe, 5, or it's going to show either in a wrap style or scroll. So people are going to scroll to filter out between the different tabs. And when it comes to the actual colors and stuff for the tabs, you can also feel free to manage them. You just want to open up the inspector, and once you actually click on the tabs, you're going to be able to change the color for it and everything. So you just make sure you select what you want to change the color for. So here, this is going to be the tab container, as you can see. If you want to change the tabs themselves, you can feel free to click on that. And for the tabs, you can change the color for the regular one, which is this, and also the hover one, so when people are actually hovering over it, and also the selected one. So all of these you can feel free to play around with, and you can feel free to change the background color for them, and so on. So here for the regular one, you can feel free just to make it, let's just pick an absurd color here just to make a point. And you can even go for a gradient if you want to, it's up to you. And this is only for the tabs. Again, you can just actually click on the container itself, so this, and you can actually go ahead and change the color for it to whatever you want. And yeah, just feel free to go through them, see if you want to add shadows, the different corners that you can even pick, and all of these options are available to you to use and design it to your liking. So there's a lot of design options when it comes to the tabs on your Wix Studio. With that being said, hopefully I covered everything that you need to know when it comes to tabs. Hopefully this video was helpful, and thanks for watching.